So Rufio Bell here is one of our clients who runs an online fitness coaching business. So let's just start off by having you dive a bit more into what you do exactly and how your business model works.
So specifically, I really work on everyone's posture and really educating people on what a true core is to keep your spine stable, to keep you from having osteoporosis or any hip tilt imbalances, and then finding your real strength through doing all of that with body awareness. So it's a huge like educational program. It's almost like you're diving deep into a course of like a NASM kind of program, honestly.
Awesome. Now, what problems were you facing prior to working with us in the team at Mythology Agency?
I had a problem with outreach and connection and getting people to talk back to me and really finding the credibility online, just assuming I had the credibility because you're out there, but nobody really knows you. So you guys really helped me figure out how to like contact people and get to know them and warm outreach and everything.
Definitely. You always need to stand out from all the competitors within your niche. Now, how have things changed since you've started working with us a few months back?
A lot, man. Like, even like updating my programs to make it more aesthetically pleasing has even made my clients that I've had for a long time even happier. So if I can keep my old clients happy, they're gonna just keep staying with me while I get like more and more clients. Um, and really just upping my game in having confidence in putting what I need to put out there. Like photo shoots, that's a huge thing. Like that even built my own confidence just to go out there and be like, yeah, man, like I say everybody deserves a pain-free straight like strong body. Well, everyone needs strong confidence as well to just keep going with your abilities to move on with life for better things.
Definitely. That's what we like to hear. Now, what exactly made you decide to invest and work with us at Growthology Agency?
I guess I was just like watching you guys and I saw that you really cared about your clients. There's so many people out there that are like, yeah, I'll get you there, I'll help you get there. And they give you a course. I mean, a lot of personal trainers do that. They give you a course and they're like, oh man, you can figure it out. You got it, and they send automated messages like, oh, good Monday, yada, yada. You guys were like, no, I'm actually going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you what you're doing right. Like, no, man, I'm sorry, but you got to go back and do that step. Like, you're not going to make it. And that's like one on one. It feels so one on one, even though I know it's a whole course for the general masses.
Yeah, 100%. And like acrothology, we absolutely hate cookie cutter courses, right? That's the last
Yeah.
thing we want you to do. Give you a course, give you your Facebook group of thousands of people and hope you figure it out. Like, no, like we really, even though we have hundreds of clients, like we say it all the time, we treat every single client as our only client. And obviously you've seen that, Rufio, and we really care about making sure every client sees the best results, right? And so going back to like your problems, right? So you said you didn't really know how to like generate leads or reach out to people. And you also were struggling with the credibility aspect, right? So how is that impacting your business, not really knowing how to talk to people or generate leads? And also, how did that impact your business, not really having the credibility on Instagram?
It impacted me with reach out because I can get so many people in personal training. Like in person, I'm there, man. Like I'm the man. Like I talk to you, I'm educate you. I'll do it in 10 minutes and we'll be in the gym in an hour. And you're already like, I have a client. But with online stuff, I just felt so distant in general. I didn't even know how to outreach. And so you giving me like a tiny little script just that I could edit to my personality helped me be like, man, I'm about to talk to like 700 people today. I'm just going to outreach. Like, I'm going to talk to you guys. And like, even if I'm not going to give you as a client, like that's network, and network is going to turn into a client somewhere down the line. Like it's going to trickle effect. So that like really helped me out. And with credibility, like you can see that I gained all of those followers already, like on my own. And I had credibility, but I just really fell away from what was happening and what was evolving with Instagram. I was doing really nice photos and then all of a sudden I fell off and it was just like, here's my life, like, yeah, I can train you, like I'm good. But then all of a sudden, like you guys told me, like credibility is a lot, like that's a different perspective. I don't even look at it from that way. I'm not very tech savvy. So I'm like, okay, Yeah. And like once I put like quality photos on Instagram, people are like, he's back, man. I'm about to jump on that right now. And then new people are like, man, I never even heard about you. But I did like look back and like, you look like you come like real far up. And I'm like, yeah, man, you want to grow with me? Let's keep going. Like, let's get bigger and better things. I get bigger and better things. Y'all are going to get bigger and better things.
Definitely. Now, having worked with us for about a month and a half, now I'd say about 45-ish days, how have things changed for you financially within your business?
Oh man, so good, so good. Like, I mean, I definitely believe in manifestation, but like y'all being like treat it like a baller aspect. Like when I was a kid, dude, I had some money. I was a baller. I was doing that. And then, like I said, I fell away from it. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna ball out. I'm gonna go out with growthology. I'm gonna put my money in them and I'm going to return in so much more money. And so me doing that, me having that confidence of like, I'm gonna spend it because I'm about to get it back and I'm going to give my clients like better quality. Yes, like my financial abilities have went up so much. I'm not at 10K, but what? So I have like 45 more days. Like we can do it. We can do it.
And just to put this in perspective for anybody watching this interview, like Rufio, when we hopped on the call and you paid the full amount, right? Like how much did you have left in your bank account after investing in us?
Dude, I had $150 left.
Exactly,
Like
right?
my girlfriend asked me how much I spent because I was excited about talking to you guys. And she was like, how much was it? I was like, no, it's not worth it. Like, it's a good investment. Like, don't worry, I'll make it back. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll make it back. I'll make it back. And dude, y'all, I made that money back like boom. Like the next day I made it back.
100%. So you landed your next client the very, very next day. Is that right?
Yeah.
And like you've been having some killer wins like immediately. So how many clients did you sign that first week, by the way?
That first week I signed 5 clients.
Yeah, insane. And so you landed a 1,200 client, which is one of your highest paying clients, right?
Yeah.
And when did you sign that? Was that like 1, 2, or 3 weeks into mythology?
I think that was like 2 weeks, like barely 2 weeks in.
Yeah, 2 weeks into Gridology, and he landed his highest paying client yet. And how much were you charging like before that 1,200 client?
Man, way too low. I did not value my stuff, man. Like I was giving out free education, like college level education
Right,
for
right.
like $350 a month. Like it is way worth more than that.
Exactly. So I believe you're exactly 1 month into Gridology right now. So like, how much are you making per month right now, working with Gridology? Actually, before we even ask that, like, how much were you making before working with us? Were you at zero, or were you at a little bit online? Like, how much?
I was like maybe like 800 $1,000 a month just with online, not in person people. And then now I guess it's been a month, so $5,000, I'm pretty sure. $5,000.
So you went from 800, or basically 800 to 1,000 to $5,000 a month, 30 days.
Yeah,
Worth.
yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Absolutely love that, man.
5x, soon to be 10x.
Exactly.
Now, how would you
Yeah,
rate
yeah.
your experience working with us in the team at Growthology Agency, just 1 through 10?
Yeah. I mean, I just want to keep growing. Like, also, like, just, I mean, I'm not even through the entire modules. So, like, once I get further, I already know that, like, man, I'm going to make better programs, more programs. So, my old clients don't get bored with the same style of whatever they're getting. They're going to keep growing, keep growing. Science is going to keep getting better and better. And so, they're going to get that because I see that you guys are going to have to come back to your program because science does go media, all that is just like picking up and you guys keep up with the times and you guys are going to give us the times and that's what's up.
And I'm gonna be fully transparent. Like we're filming even more new videos to update our program. So like we're always updating, we're always adapting, and which you're gonna see very, very soon. Which we think you're gonna hit 10K a month very, very soon with those updates. But that's besides the point. So obviously you're at 5K a month now, 30 days working with us. So what would you say are like the top 3 things at Growthology that really took you to the next level to that 5K a month?
Definitely credibility, uh, warm outreach, just so like connection and confidence. It really did. Like you guys made me like step back and be like, okay, like my stuff is worth a lot. Why don't I show it on Instagram? You know, like why do I assume people know what I'm doing? They don't know what I'm doing.
Right. And then obviously we already talked about credibility, like everybody just started seeing you pop off on Instagram with the photo shoots. Everybody's like, damn, like how could I work with this guy? You're back. And obviously with warm outreach, you finally know how to talk to people. You started sending just tons of DMs. obviously not spammy cold DMs, but you got our secret strategies so that you develop that relationship. We're not going to say in this interview, but you got the strategies to be able to generate leads at a high quality rate. And then finally, you just got the overall confidence. So with that being said, hitting 5K a month, like obviously like you're about to hit 10K a month very, very soon, but hitting 5K a month so far, like how has that changed your life?
It makes me look a little bit further into the future. And so how many more people can I reach? Like I need to reach more people to help other people. But also now I'm like, I do want to open a gym. So I need to make all this money so that I can then go get a gym in a city that I love and create a bigger and better community.
Definitely. Definitely. Now, who would you recommend us to? Any personal trainers, or what type of niche would you recommend us to?
What type of niche like I am, or like what you
Just in
guys
general, like who would you recommend just Growthology to? Obviously, you hit 5K a month as an online PT, but just in general, like who would you recommend Growthology to?
Oh man, so many people. Like I've already talked about you guys, so many personal trainers and upcoming people that are like me in my generation, where we're like, man, like for some reason there was this little gap and we like something sped up and we missed out and like
Right, right.
we need it. And there's a lot of guys that have come to me and been like, hey, I see your quality is different. I see that like even like you're posting about your clients and you're getting this and you're doing this. What are you doing? And I'm like, well, like I'm talking to Growthology, and like if you guys want to be a part of that, like we can hook up. And I was gonna give y'all, I already sent you a message, a group message, hooking you up with somebody else. So I just want to spread the word so you guys can help them as well.
Definitely. We really appreciate that as well. Now, for anybody who's on the fence or board of whether or not to invest with us, what would you say to them?
I mean, what's it hurting? You're not making any more money. Like, I mean, if you're gonna go get mad and go have a drink on the town, you might spend $100. You could have just like put that in your pocket, waited, hit you guys up when you had the amount of money, and then done it. Like, you know, there is no excuse. You can always go out there and make the money. Like, if you're a personal trainer, you're a hustler, then go do your job and hustle.
Exactly. Like if you want different results, you got to do something different, right? And again, to put this in perspective, Rufio had $150 in his bank account after investing with us, and he made it back within his very, very next day, right? So if you really want to reach the dreams that you're looking for, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be scary. But when you actually take that risk, that's when you see results exactly like Rufio has seen, right? So we just got a couple last questions to you. So my second last question to you is like, obviously you already said the top three things in the Growthology, but if you had to pick like one, like your most favorite part of Growthology, like the number one thing that really took your business to the next level, like what would you say is your favorite part of Growthology?
um, I guess scripts, like learning how to place things and how to say it to somebody to make them feel better, or like they feel they should trust me, like I needed a lot of help on wording things so that people could get it, rather than I'm so into science and I'm ready just to tell you all the stuff that it's going to take a long time for you to get, not just having a good old conversation, so you guys really helped me write a script, go off of it, and base my entire messages and phone calls off of something easy and flowing.
100%. I feel like that's what almost all our clients say, like Brandon Cruz, Krista Ferris, Josh Burmo, all of them have said the same thing. Like it's really, really nice to have a system that's consistent, because that way, like, when you're going to land your next client, because every day feels exactly the same and it's the exact same process. So I definitely understand that. And one last question we have is like, again, for anybody really, really on the fence, you just need like that last bit of reassurance or have that last bit of questions. Like Rufio, like what is like your best Instagram handle to reach out to if anybody has any like last dying questions at Growthology?
Reach out to me at rising spirit underscore rising underscore spirit underscore fitness.
All right, you heard him, rising underscore spirit underscore fitness. If you want to DM Rufio, or if you really want to join Growthology right now and you want to learn all the details, DM me at Renzo underscore Guevara or DM Ibrahim at the Ibrahim Ansari. We'll get you all the details and we'll take your profits, your revenue, and your brand to the next level. Let's get it.